Hi, this screencast would be about generating various reports from the schedule. Again, we make sure that we have our schedule module running, the green checkbox next to schedule. If not, select the schedule module and click load. Open your project. In design data, you would need to see the blocks design file and the layer you are scheduling for, or the layers you are scheduling for, in our case the uppermost layer. You can see that it was already extracted, so we do have some data in the database to report onto. Now, generating reports. First of all, we need to run the schedule. Mindstar starts and closes. Now we go to output, and we can choose the option create a report from a spread spec. We have quite a number of reports here, so we would be using, there are two textual reports, the BNC MAT uh, raw material reported by bench. Let's select that, and also make sure that the output file name will also be the same, and you click apply. Okay, we do the same with the by month by machine report. We make sure the name of the output file would be the same as the spread specification. Click apply. This was the first one. To find them, they actually reside inside of your project. So if you would go to, in my case, C drive, projects, my project, then inside of it there should be a Mindstar directory. In Mindstar directory there is a folder called reports, and here we go. These are our reports generated a few seconds ago. We can have a look at this by just clicking on it. It's a text file. To give it a better look, I would recommend to go to page setup, change it to A3 and say that it's landscape, and that your report would be looking like this. So you can see that we were using only a MC-Bird machine in January. We were only mining in January, and all that we've mined is some possibly clay. There was nothing else inside of this block. If we would have mined more blocks, we would have a more informative report. Right. Uh, Now about the progress plan. So close this, close that. So I want to have a progress plan for this particular area. As you have recognized, this area was mined within 1 month, so we won't have a very descriptive picture. So theoretically, all these blocks would be colored in the same color because they are mined within the same months. Uh, so let's check it. Go to output progress plan. In the form that appears, we have the different design file where we are outputting the graphics. It makes sense to store the output graphics somewhere else but the blocks design file. So we have created the schedule graphics file for it. So the graphics layer would be, I would suggest to put the PP prefix, which means progress plan, and then would come the bench 1175. So we can say simply 1175, and the source data would come from the blocks design file. The spread specification would be the one for the burden, and actually we have the one for the coal. As far as we don't have any coal here, we leave it for burden. All the data left here you don't have to change. You just click on OK button, and you click on OK to continue. So we look at these cars driving in this corner, and Eventually it tells us it has created a certain number of polygons, so let's have a look. Shadow graphics, that's the PP1175 thing. We click on it and we see that it's colored all in white color for 1 month. I will put this presentation on hold. I will schedule some more blocks so you can see different colors. I'll probably go for some other benches below here, and we will generate another progress plan using the same tools, and you would see different colors of progress plan for different months. Okay, so I did it for the next bench, 1160, and it happened that I can mine it within 2 months time, so finish January and then start in February, and you can see this border. So all these white blocks I've mined in January and the red blocks I've mined in February. So that's about it about progress plans.